Good evening, good evening, good evening. I am the one, the only Matic B. Mobley, in here with my special guest host, Mr. Lafayette Devon Roby.
Yep, something back with two young girls and an old head.
And also sitting here with Brother V. Brown.
Hey.
Okay, so let's get these announcements out the way, Brown.
Okay. You know, the normal. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't. And don't forget to like, comment, and share, because that is how these numbers go all the way up.
And I'm going right back to Brown. What do you got on the topic, Brown?
Well, at this moment, I'm seeing these things all over the street. You know, like I'm always scrolling, see what the hell people is doing. I'm seeing these empty things all over the streets. Why y'all sucking on these honey packets?
Oh, yeah, you did say that.
You hit the record.
Oh, yeah, I see it. It's spinning.
Oh, we're just checking to see
Go
if
ahead,
we're
we're
rolling.
just checking something.
Yeah, y'all see the new setup. This is day one. We tested some things out.
We're trying to grow up here. You know? we trying to glow up.
Glow up, yes. But
We have
yeah,
matured.
them damn honey packets. Like what is the meaning of that
Okay,
shit?
explain to me, what are you talking about? I'm old school. What the hell are you talking about, honey packets? What?
Well, Lafayette, let me tell you, because I'm kind of sort of almost behind you.
Because back in 1952, they didn't have no honey packet.
Right. So apparently, I don't know. It's like is it? Would you call it a supplement?
Yeah,
It's
you would call
a
it
supplement / stimulant for more power to the peen.
It'll get you going
and get you going for like, I guess, hours and hours.
Oh my God!
But the funny part about it is, like, I'm seeing the people that I'm seeing showing this shit off are young. I'm like, they looking like they what, 22, 25, maybe 30.
They should be up and running.
Yeah, I agree. I ain't never need nothing to make my shit work. Just a little bit. Maybe a little bit of edge.
Of course not. Like,
and then anyway, whatever you got, that's what you gonna get, right? You want to put these supplements in your body at a young age, and when you get to be my age, you be called the word impotent, right?
Yeah, it has to be some damaging effects.
Yeah,
and they're mixing it with shit. They're mixing it in their liquors. And
oh my God! I know from prior experience, you don't mix no drugs with alcohol, because alcohol is a drug. So what you think, because it make you feel a boost or a sensation or an euphoria that everything's cool?
Yeah.
But it's actually doing damage to your body.
Hold up, man. Remember at the time, and like, it's got to be like the
early 90s.
The end of the, no, this is the end of this. Like, it's like when Viagra first came.
Oh,
okay.
And like the old heads was selling them to the young boys. And it got to a point where those young boys ended up needing them to even get started at this. They became
before
dependent.
You even turn 40.
Yeah. So it's like you like 25 and your dick don't work if you don't get no blue pill. So I mean, you know what I'm saying? But I'm like, I don't know what the like when it's something that with the word enhanced to it, young men they gravitate to it like, oh, it's gonna make me.
No, it's not.
Stay away from it.
Oh, and 10 days it'll grow 2.5 centimeters. No.
Oh, you talking about
well, you're talking about growth, but like, I mean, and I don't know if that stuff is supposed to help with it.
No.
Also, but it's something to like give you more power, more endurance, more. I don't know.
Hey, listen.
If you eat right, you don't have endurance.
Listen, if you drink water and keep that urinal tract clear,
right,
and you know they ain't drinking water out here.
Strong like bull. You know what I mean?
See, it's a medical.
Right in the bull hole.
Like this.
Like
this one here.
See, a lot of people get it confused that they believe that it's because of their sex drives, or what's that word I was trying to use? Libido. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So here, actually, it's a scientific proven fact that it's a little teeny organism behind the prostate, right, that controls all that. That makes the erection go. So if you're 25 and you can't get up, something's wrong. Yeah. See, and it ain't got to be a whole lot about testosterone, right? Most of it, or however you say the damn word.
I brought the word up again, Lafayette. I'm sorry, because this one here, he's just...
Where's it called again? Where's it?
Testosterone.
Say it again.
You know what he's saying.
I put
Stop
emphasis on the word.
Say it again.
Testosterone.
Who?
Stop
The
it.
enhancement drug.
No, nigga, what is it called again? What's it say? Say it one more time. Last time, I'll leave you alone. I promise.
Testosterone.
Sorry, wrong number, motherfucker.
Testosterone.
You go ahead.
But I mean, like I said, that kind of stuff has like
Well, it put emphasis on the word. I'm sorry. I got
damaging effects to it.
I ain't got no teeth, and sometimes it takes a little longer for my motherfucking tongue to roll around my mouth.
I can't pretend like I didn't hear that shit.
Oh God.
Go ahead, bro.
He's been doing this since day one.
I got it.
I'm sorry.
Did he finish making his point? Like,
go ahead and make your point.
So I mean, like, it's not even necessary to be taking all these enhancement drugs, right? And expecting you're going to be 17 inches, because it ain't going to happen.
Well, you took it to another level. We went from honey pack.
I said, it's an enhancement. They're doing this for enhanced.
The honey rack.
They're doing this for enhanced performance.
Wait a minute. Now,
but it's like, we're thinking like, why are y'all doing this so young?
Okay, so this is the...
Do you need it, or are you just doing it for...
This is the problem with society. They put out a product and make people think that it does something that it actually doesn't do. But
so you're saying it's all in your mind?
But because they get that euphoria in their mind, they think it's working. You was naturally built to do that anyway. With stamina, right? Now you thinking that because you put something else in your body.
I'm sorry, what's that word?
Stamina.
No,
you know what he's saying. Stop
Say it again. Say it again.
It takes a little longer for me to roll my motherfucking tongue around my mouth.
Say it one more time.
Did you say roll my tongue?
Stamina.
No,
All right, I'm gonna stop.
Because see, English was my best subject anyway.
Motherfucker, not today. No.
I just say, like, stamina. You're supposed to naturally have that. Like, but like once we hit puberty and stuff like that, like we're supposed to be able to go.
Mm-hmm.
But my thing is like, why are they doing this so young? Like, do they need it, or is it just that much of a fad? And they're hopping on the next dumb thing,
right?
Damaging themselves, falling for the trap.
It's the same
because that's what it is.
It's the same.
You're falling for the trap.
What was that stuff that artificial weed they were smoking, K12 or something?
K2.
Yeah, whatever the hell you call it, right? And it was actually making people crazy.
Yeah.
I will say this. I remember like briefly, like I didn't do it, but like friends of mine, they had they was picking up the little bottles of the ginseng.
I remember that.
You remember that? From like the Chinese store.
That.
And it's like, all right, well, and what's that for?
Ginseng is a Chinese herb.
Right. They had a little bottle. It was like a liquid inside with the root.
Right. And actually, if you scientifically look at it, right, it's proven to help enhance you. It's a natural plant.
But listen. But look, but they had people thinking if they take it if they eat it the one time that it's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
No, if you saying that that's something that had to build in your system.
Right.
But we got the microwave mentality. You think like, yeah, I'm gonna take the ginseng.
Well, it was only 50 cents a bottle.
And it was $2 when we.
Oh God!
It was $2 at the Chinese store, and the Chinese people would sell it to you, but they knew like you're dumb,
right.
Fuck.
Exactly, and that's my point. Like they cashing in once again.
She actually called you a dumb fuck
because they knew.
Can you not do Asian accents, please?
They knew that you had to build up.
So I tell you,
now
they say you dumb fuck, you fucking dumb. What?
And I brought that up because, like, I always say every generation has their thing. So it's like I can understand,
right.
But it's like we try to let y'all know this shit is damaging. We're not trying to be the grandpops on the porch, but we're trying to warn you because we've been there.
See, the problem is if you get a natural supplement, right, that will help you. It's been known for 1,000 years to work, right? Once it's built,
natural,
but it has to. But
now, when you start dealing with this honey dip, what do you call it?
Honey packs.
Honey pack and all. That is a chemical.
It's definitely a chemical within it.
This is the
it's not pure honey.
But does that have to build up in your system? That's the question.
I'm not
sure.
I don't think
but like I said, all the posts and things I see people sharing, like, yeah, I got that honey pack. It's about to be on tonight. Like, I'm. Oh man, I forgot what I saw.
What's the shit that we see on Instagram? Like, what's the shit called? Blue Chew on Instagram.
Yeah, Blue Chews. Yeah.
I'm like, God, I'm like,
the bull doing his skits with his girl.
Yeah, everything is an enhancement.
But they're so young.
But this is my problem.
They're young. Why are we pushing this?
You can't actually think that something's going to make you hard for 7 hours.
Who wants to be hard for 7 hours?
Why would you want to be like that?
So when they say
we've been down this road, check out the Rounds episode. We've been down that road,
right? Eat this and it'll have you hard for 7 hours. It's just a ploy.
First of all,
an advertisement.
That 100 milligram Viagra had your dick hard for 2 days.
But the problem is the side effects.
Well, I'm just saying though,
you lose sight. You get to see blue dots.
People had to go that high milligram of Viagra. People had to go to the hospital over there.
Right. Oh my God.
Like, why would you want something that high? Like, what is wrong with you? Why would you take that? You know what I'm saying? You
remember Viagra, Cialis.
You got to go pound on the whole block of women because your shit won't go down.
And that still ain't going to work. Let me explain something to you, right? All those are enhanced chemicals made by man, just like fentanyl, right? They found a way to make something more powerful than heroin.
Obviously, young people are trying to find the fentanyl of
sexual enhancement.
Well, this is the problem with it. Just recently in our city, they was trying to mix the chemical and it blew up and almost killed everybody in the house.
Well, what are we talking about? Fentanyl or honey pack?
Yeah, no. See, I'm done with honey pack because that's a supplement.
You done with honey pack? Okay.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But I'm just saying, I'm like, that's what. But like, somebody wants some shit, make you some enhancement shit that's gonna blow the house up. That's how good they want it to be.
Yeah, well,
that's how good they want. And then my question, just like
fooling
Brown,
yourself.
Why is that necessary?
It's not.
Why is that necessary? Well, because the woman you in front of should take you to that level. Well, whoever you're in front of, I want
to say this: it's the woman or the mate that is in front of you,
absolutely,
who makes you feel like you need this stuff. I think if you have a person in your life that's saying more, or there's just a chatter going around about, about. It's a masculinity thing, just like we just said in the last episode. It's a masculinity thing, and they're expected to satisfy their mate until they pass out. So there's some unrealistic standards that are made sometimes. Every man is not a marathon man, and you just ain't gonna get it.
See, look at it like this. At my age, I would need an enhancement, right? Because once you get up in the 60s and the 70s, right? Things just don't work like it used to. Right. Your plumbing gets a little rusty.
You go from 20 to 40.
But now you from 20 to 40 and your plumbing ain't right. So, but remember, once you start taking these supplements, it's going to have an adverse effect on your physiological body.
Listen, if you out there, if you between the ages of 25 and 35,
and you're not running,
you feel like you need that shit, let me give you a little advice. I'm no nutritionist. And you're probably like, well, what's this fat motherfucker got to say? Listen, I was 25 and 100 pounds lighter. And at 25, I didn't need a supplement.
Right.
I'll say that much. What you need, like my man said, you need water.
And get plenty of sleep.
Good diet and plenty of sleep. I was
and
gonna
drink
say it.
Water.
Get yourself some rest, less stress. Be as active as you can, because that in itself is the testosterone builder.
There you go.
Well, even yourself, you do weights, right? You know what I mean? But he eats properly. And with the supplements he takes is to enhance certain things, right?
You know, I don't take no supplement.
Well, vitamin is a supplement.
All I take, I take a multivitamin.
Yeah, a good multivitamin. That should be all you need.
And vitamin C, that's about it.
Right, but see here,
and zinc. I gotta have my zinc.
They wants to get into all these X, Y, and Z drugs, you know what I mean?
Right.
And all it's doing, like, first of all, you need to consult a doctor, because just because it says, for me, I can't take vitamin D ever in my life because I'm on a blood thinner.
Right.
You see what I mean? So you need to know what you're taking before you take it because it has an adverse effect on your body and you'll be doing more harm than good.
Mm-hmm.
I can agree with
You may have one thrill good night. Wow, I really knocked the boots. And then turn around.
You did 30, what now?
Wow, I just knocked
some
boots.
Knocked her boots.
Oh yeah.
See, I'm old school, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah, we just found that out.
You know, but
he
like
knocking boots, bro. He knocking boots.
Stupid.
It's like, no, yeah. All right.
So, I mean, people need to be aware of what they're doing, man, and stop falling to this fad. You know what I mean? Because it's not.
They're harmful, and they do this for a reason.
Here go a perfect example.
Still trying to wipe us out.
I'm
not big on conspiracy theories, but I believe there's certain things in certain eras they drop stuff on us to try and do some extermination.
So for
like
genocide and extermination, right? I agree. But see, this was said. This was said exactly like this. We had a water crisis. Then everybody want to panic and run to the store. So you ain't got no water in your house? I got 11 cases in my home at all times.
Overdoing it. People overdoing it all the time.
But the issue is you can drink beer, liquor, soda, and juice, but you don't drink water? So what if we have another crisis, right? The power will go out. What you going to do then?
Well, that's if you don't got water, that's why you pee don't work. Pee not working. You have to buy pill. You have to take pill, Percocet, so you can run. Pee not working. No water.
In love long time.
And believe me, a man can have a urinary tract infection too.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you, man. I had this girl that I always wanted in my bed with not a stitch of clothes on, not a stitch. And I found out with UTI, man, that shit.
Urinary tract infection.
It would not let me rise completely to the occasion. So that was a terrible day for me. And I'm like, what the fuck? Why is my bladder area hurt? Man, you know, you think something really, really, really major wrong to you, so you run. So naturally, you run to the emergency room. You know what I'm saying? I had to be.
That's the most embarrassing thing.
I had to be 18.
Yeah, that's embarrassing too.
So I'm like, you run to the emergency room like something's wrong, and they tell you like, oh, we'll just take this. You just got a UTI. What's that? A urinary tract infection. I'm like that.
It blew your mind.
And like it's because you're not getting enough water. They tell you drink some water and occasionally cranberry juice, this, that, and up. That shit will tear that'll tear you down. You won't be able to perform like you need to perform.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it had to be the girl I really, really wanted. But I gotta like 4 years later, I got her again.
So what you got out there spans?
Ready. They had to shake her off the sheet like crumbs when I got her.
You had something to make up for it.
I was like,
hey, listen here, girl. Ain't no boom.
She had to get conquered at this point.
Oh, she got conquered and passed it on.
Yeah, I mean, but listen. No, I don't think after that I dealt with it no more. But anyway, not the point.
Yeah, you got what you need.
I digress. You know what I'm saying? The point is, if you do the things that you're supposed to do, that the natural things
right.
you're supposed to do, you should not have an issue.
Pretty much.
People, like I said, I'm bringing up the Percocet thing. You know, some guys take Percocet to last longer because you can't. That sense of feel. You numb,
anesthetized.
So you in there. You got a girl.
So if you're numb, what can you do but fall out? Like I remember the last time I had a Percocet. I had 4 teeth extracted, 2 impacted wisdom teeth, and 2 that were above the gum. Last time I had that shit, I was hallucinating on the couch. Like I didn't know where I was.
It's called tripping.
Just tripping out. Holding a conversation one moment, and then I wake up like it's midnight. I'm like, what just happened here?
Where the time?
I don't understand how you are banging off of Percocets. I'm lightweight when it comes to substances.
Because somebody else told somebody else that that's what happened to them, and they think that they can do that and do the same and get the same results. And wrong answer.
Bro, I remember I was at my cousin's house, right? I had a migraine. And my other cousin told me to ask my aunt for something for my headache.
And she gave you.
Nigga, I don't even know what this lady gave me. But I didn't know what I was talking about for like the next 2 hours. I'm talking, but I don't have a clue what I'm talking about. I'm inside there.
Wait, is she older? Like,
yeah,
old?
she's like,
oh,
no,
God.
she got to be 60 now, but
Okay.
not the point. I'm like, I'm in there. I'm normal in there, right?
Mhm.
But it's the representative, the representative that's speaking. I don't know what he's
He
talking
got an
about.
out-of-body
You
experience.
like,
got
like you
pretzel
could-
rides.
It's like
And you
you can see
You
yourself.
got one stem of chalk.
You inside yourself. You can be you looking at yourself from the outside. And you're like, why am I saying this? The dude inside is like, what are you talking about? But the guy on the outside is on whatever meds that was that she handed me, man. I said that from that day forward, I said, can't a motherfucker give me
Right.
ibuprofen?
Look,
There had to
when
be
he
some
have a
cannabis in
migraine,
there.
he would deal with it.
Bro,
he won't
What
take
you talk
nothing.
about
I don't
sound
take
like the
no-
last time I had an edible.
Now I don't take no meds no more.
He don't take
because-
nothing.
Because that fucked me up. I was like, you can't. I'm like, bro,
Yourself
what am
is
I talking
questioning
about?
yourself.
It's me watching me talk. I'm like, what's happening? What is he talking? Like we two different people.
Oh,
What is
God.
he saying?
See, you can't make this kind of shit up.
I'm like, yo, and I'm like, that made me think, like, how could people just take
Excuse me.
drugs for recreation? I'm like, this is crazy. My headache was gone. But, you know what I'm saying? Okay, she solved the problem.
Mhm.
But she gave me a new problem because I had no control over anything else. I had no
Oh,
control
God.
over any thought. I'm like,
Wow.
I just was running. I said, man, if I was doing my cheek dirty, it was coming out because I had no control. You could have asked me anything, I would have answered. I mean, Brown, I was everywhere.
I
like,
believe
what the
it.
fuck is going on? I'm
When the
like,
last time you had a threesome?
Yeah, right.
Don't ask. Don't let nobody ask you
Oh
questions
my
when you under the influence.
And wait a minute, but
like,
see,
man,
the part he had trouble with was that you ask him and he don't want to answer, but it's your game.
But I'm like this. No, but I'm saying, I'm like, yo, anybody that ever experienced this will know what I'm talking about. You are in there.
Yeah.
Normal. You are inside
And you're questioning
there.
your own actions.
But what's happened with the medication or whatever it is doing is now it's another person on the outside. The dude on the inside had to watch the guy on the outside. He's screaming like, no, don't do it. Don't say that. Don't,
Oh my God.
don't do that. Like,
That's a real tripping. Yeah.
and it's like, there's nothing you could do about it. That let me know right there. I said, there is no way that I could do drugs. No way I can drink. No way I can do
I
anything.
think she just gave you a Tylenol with the codeine.
I don't know what that was, bro. But I'm telling you, and look, then my other cousin was like, see, man, you don't never take shit from her. I'm like, why you telling me now?
They got the stuff.
I'm like, why you telling me
The
now? Like,
elders
you know what
got
I'm
the
saying?
good, the good medicine.
You wait till I'm two
Wait,
different people.
Watch this.
I'm fighting myself, bro.
He has a headache, so I'm gonna go through my category of this one right
Right,
here.
but the thing is, bro, she
Purse
had
pills.
bro, she
Everybody's
had,
at the
she had
the first. Let me see what I got in here for.
bro,
baby.
she had so many pills, so many scripts in that bag.
Oh my God.
So
it could have been a codeine or something.
I'm so
Yeah.
stupid. I'm thinking like, oh well, yeah, she probably got anything to get my headache away.
It will give
But
you. It
she
took the
probably
headache
gave
out.
me something by accident,
Oh God.
bro. I was so
No, it
fucking
was on
lost.
purpose.
Well, see,
It was the good shit.
in your
That's all.
case,
It was on
because
purpose.
you don't do drugs, right? That had a real
Nigga,
crazy effect
Effect.
on you.
Yeah.
It was
Because
bad.
he like looking at himself, wait, what the fuck am I going through?
Right, but I'm like, yo, but it's really like, you know how them cartoons where you see the big robot, but it's a mouse inside there. He's staring at it. He's staring at it. He making it do everything. but the mouse inside of me, he had no control over the thing. It just was doing whatever it wanted. That is a terrible feeling, bro. I'm like, I'm literally 2 people right now, and I can't do nothing about it. It was a prison. I said, oh man, I don't know. I don't know how people do it.
Yeah.
The young boys just walk around, be zombies all day
on purpose.
Well, this still what I don't understand, right? Wet. I really don't. We work in a facility where we got dead bodies.
Ain't you?
And then
and
then here formaldehyde is to keep the dead. So why would you smoke something that's gonna kill your brain cells?
I don't know. I don't have the answer for that.
You know, I don't.
But see, it's because somebody else
a couple things,
told them,
but not
man,
no
look, you're having an out of body experience because it's actually.
Oh God! Now I'm the immature one.
You're having an out of body
experience. I'm sorry.
What's happening today?
Experience. You know what he.
Watch this.
It was you.
I'm sorry. I tried.
I can't say the word Pacific.
Specific.
I ain't got no damn
Pacific is a word.
Yeah, but he be using it in the context.
In the context of being Pacific.
He said, is there any Pacific reason?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Not the Pacific Ocean. I'm trying to say
specific.
Okay, I can't do that with my tongue. I ain't got no teeth. Goddamn. See, I'm aware of what words I can say and what I can't. But then if I have to cuss you out, it comes out plural.
It's brilliant. It's you. Hold on. Let's give him some words to say just for real, just for shit.
I'm gonna tell you, like when I got my teeth out, right? The doctor said say 3 words: 56, 66, and Mississippi. It came out like this: 56, 66, Mississippi. Now, I know it got all these ISSI, SSI, PPPI, right? But I couldn't say a damn word.
I'm sorry.
All right, sorry.
I'm sorry.
Stop it.
All right, cool. Let's go back to first grade. Some sight words here. Some sight words.
We're not.
Do you ever get stuck on a word, a small word? You got to think how to spell it.
You know, so
and can't do it.
There was a word.
And say studious.
I messed up
studious.
On, and my partner would not let me live it down. I meant to say gazebo.
Mm-hmm. Gazebo.
Said,
hold up, say it. No, you say gazebo.
Gazebo.
Okay, he says with the C.
Gazebo.
I called the damn thing a capizio. he won't let me live it down because I'm perfect Patty in my house. Like, oh, he doesn't make any mistakes. He knows how to say everything. He knows how to spell everything.
What I've learned about this is I have to say the word slow and break it into syllables, like Indonesia.
Okay.
Say
Hawaii. You know what I mean? Or Hawaii. Well, how you want to
Hawaii.
Yeah.